I'd like to thank Sky XMU for sending this game for free so I can go through and do an honest review on it. Here it is at night. You can go through and see the LEDs are really nice and bright, and some awesome colors in there. I really like that they have the green in there. It really does give a little extra. Here's a quick clip of my son playing before he noticed I was recording him.
Nice shot.
He can be a little camera shy at times, so my older son decided to go through and take on my wife, and they were playing and they weren't very good at it, so I decided to go through and take over shortly. But how we did it is there is different rings included. There are 6 plastic rings and 4 burlap rings, and they are definitely different to play with. What we do is we use the plastic rings first, and they're for 1x points. So whatever you get on there, you get, because each pole has a different point value assigned. So if I get 25, I get 25. Now the burlap ones are a little harder to throw, and it's a little trickier because you also have like a weight when you throw it on it with the ring. So because of that, that's a 2x ring. So if we would make the 25 with the burlap one at the end, we would double our score, so you'd get 50 points. So it made it a little interesting so we can go through and have some fun with it. So here we go. I decided to step in to show off and show the wife that I can go through and beat her. And yeah, it took a little while to get used to it and get into everything, but I ended up taking a nice lead of 40-0, which was amazing. But unfortunately, I kind of had a little bit of cold streak, and she did go through and catch up over time. It did all come down to my last throw because we finished all the rings, and I needed to get a ring on pretty much any of them except the 5 or 10 on my last throw to beat her. If not, I would lose. So this was a very tough time for someone that's competitive like me. But games like this can go through and bring out the competitiveness quickly. So we went through and I took my final shot after I explained to her how the rules were working, because that's usually how it goes. And then I threw it and went, and unfortunately did not make it. And congratulations to her for being the current family ring toss champion, which will only last until next time. Overall, this game is suitable for all ages. As you've seen, it's got a really cool design, and it does need to be built, but it looks really nice at night. Here, when you put the pieces together, now they did it a different way. I used the area with the switch. I kind of put it on the inside, and there's a part that's coated with extra for the wires, and I put that on the inside of the tube when I closed it. That way the switches were all on the outside. That way I could turn it off and on without popping the caps off all the time. But you can put it on the top part as well. I felt the switches were a little tough to kind of get inside the tube because it just fit. So I just went this route because I liked the idea better of going through and just being able to turn it off and turn it on without disassembling it. I tried going through and putting them inside, and like I said, you can't put them in the centerpiece because there's just not enough room there. So you can see how I have it set up now, and this works pretty well. So you're going to be feeding the lights through the 2 tubes, the L shape of each one. So 4 L shapes and then 1 in the middle. And the one in the middle will have some more lights because it's the same size strand going through all of it. They also do include a bag to go through and put all the pieces in when you're done if you'd like to take it apart. My name is Kevin with Helpful Tutorials, and I hope this was helpful.